My name is Mark Reid and I'm applying for the Grow application from Drift. The piece that I am looking to put forward is called What Would You Say If I Should Let You Speak? And it is a take on my own experience of attempting to make a film of Titus Andronicus. I'm looking at the footage that we have and wanting to engage with the audience about telling a story. The story of Titus, the story of the making of the film, and the story of the context in which that film or the original play sit. My practice at the moment is really focused on audience empowerment, audience interaction, audience autonomy and agency. So I want to use social media to interact with the audience, to find out what they're interested in, what they want to explore. We use polls on Twitter or stories on Instagram and engage with people in different ways, as well as conversations in the space with the audience and between ourselves around what people are interested in and what that tells you about the world that we're in today. So the multidisciplinary aspect of this piece is the original footage of Titus from a few years ago, filmed around Manchester and Bolton, and social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, various different platforms that are available now, and performance in the space, conversation, storytelling. I feel that these three ways of interacting with an audience are valuable for trying to take an audience through a journey, but also make them feel like they own that journey, they're a part of it, and what the consequences of that ownership can be, how valuable that can be, and what questions it might raise. So this is where my practice is sat at the minute. I'm doing a lot of work on audience interactive pieces. I do work with improv actors and conversations with audience around the history and culture of England and around new ideas in the performance world. So this is a new take for me, bringing in social media. I think this is something, although I'm quite obsessed with Twitter, this is something that's really hit a nerve at the minute. It's sort of ubiquitous, and yet there's still questions about what are the best ways to use it, what are the best consequences to gain from it, and what are the downsides of using it. How do people sometimes feel excluded or marginalised through an unfamiliarity or a reluctance to engage with these methods. I'm looking at doing a PhD proposal, a research proposal into this sort of work, into audience empowerment, democracy, power and agency, and so this would be a part of that process. This piece would be a way of exploring those ideas and feeding into the research proposal. So in those terms, this opportunity would be incredibly valuable for me personally. But I also feel that it does speak to something in the world that is really valuable, that is really interesting, but that I haven't seen explored so much locally in the theatre scene. So that's my proposal. I hope you're interested, and I look forward to hearing from you in due course. Thank you very much.